That's how to catch that one.
Got you. I got you.
Now, the Christian perspective is it. I'm making this podcast for a specific type of person. It's not for everybody,
Everybody, yeah.
and I don't have that perspective when I go to publish any episode. It's not for everybody, and I know the podcast is not going to. Everybody's not going to listen to it. I don't mind that it doesn't go viral, right? Because the subset, the group of people who listen to my podcast that regularly, they are blessed every single time they listen to it, right? And that those are the people who I'm focused on, not everybody else. But if someone decides to search for something, or search if they're wondering about their faith in Christianity, they'll probably go onto Google and search something, and then they might come across my podcast and then decide to listen to an episode, right?
Good answer. Good answer.
So I'll say this: one of the things, and on that point, one of the top downloaded episodes that I have on my podcast is the episode that I titled "Why Christianity." Do you see that title? So people are probably searching for why should I choose Christianity?
Yeah, they have
and finding that podcast.
It'll pop up
So
somewhere.
exactly this scenario that you brought up, people who are searching for it, it's exactly happening, right? And if they like what they hear, continue listening.
So my apologies, my bad. Before we move on, so your goal is not to take somebody away from their already existing belief. So, for example, if someone is Muslim or if someone is Hindu, whatever the case may be, right, and they're just interested in what you're saying, would you hold say a one-on-one or direct? Say, listen, this is why I think you should convert to Christianity. Can you be that direct?
If someone asks me that question, I would answer them. But I can't convince anybody to leave or to do anything.
You can only teach them for what.
I can only share my perspective and why I believe what I believe.
Okay.
Right. And it's up again. And this is the mature perspective for Christians, right? Not all Christians have this perspective. They think that they need to beat people over the head with the Bible, right? Not everybody has that perspective. Not everybody has the mature perspective. It's the Holy Spirit, the one who can speak to everybody's heart and bring them to Jesus. It's my job just to share the good news, share what I've learned, and let the Holy Spirit work out everything that needs to be worked out. We draw the people to the podcast. That's it.
Sir, spoken very well. Very well. I've known you for, my God,
Something
30 plus years,
30
and
plus years.
I can't tell you how very proud I am of you. And I'm going to say this to you because I've never said this to you before. I remember this man being probably, sir, I don't know if you know Chris like this, but I remember Chris being very silent, very to himself.
Oh, I thought he was going to say something else.
No, but I remember Chris being very quiet, very to himself. And I've always used to wonder what's going on in this man's brain, right? Because he really wasn't open as he is right now. So to see him evolve into the man that he is right now, my personal experience with him is I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of all these gentlemen. Lawrence, Akil. Come on.
Wow, this shot's just going.
But Lawrence, Akil, but I've personally seen this man's journey from 15, 16 to where he is right now. And Chris, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
Keep it going, man, and look forward to many of your accomplishments in the future, man. Keep it going. All right?
I'm I thought you were talking about when we used to
Bad man days.
yeah. when
Christians put me out of the house, let's go to the club, let's go to the club.
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe that, by the way. Just so you guys know. You guys? Yeah. Which one? Okay, we get to that.
No, let it go.
We'll get to that later. You remember when we were driving that? It incriminates him, though. I don't want to.
I don't mind. Listen, whatever's about to be said. Hold on. Disclaimer. Whatever's about to be said, right? Happened 20 plus odd years ago.
Yeah.
We are now gray hair, bald men. So don't take things.
Yeah.
We got We gotta
Right.
hold on before we
The
go.
man grub ups first.
We gotta
Sorry,
welcome
let's go.
Pop.
The man grub
Pop-
up. Big actor. You can't just have him. We gotta
Me first.
Yo,
He's off.
it's
He's
actor.
off. He's off.
We gotta go through action,
We're gonna-
agent, and
we're
all
gonna
of them
give
things.
Mr. Jason Pilgrim
Wow.
a
Man,
big
you don't
introduction.
comment.
Can't put his name out there. We can't put his name out there.
I don't listen. I know that he's gonna become the future Denzel.
Yup,
Gonna
yup.
happen.
He
Listen,
already is.
listen. This man is about to make it big. He has prayers. He has blessings over him. So watch out for him.
Yeah.
Jason Pilgrim, aka the Dark Prince.
What? AKA
No, I just made it up. But
future Morgan Freeman.
future Morgan Freeman.
He's the
Hey,
man. I love
Freeman
him,
started
man.
late too, eh?
Welcome to the barbecue, brother. Welcome to the podcast. We love you. We appreciate you. Have fun. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the music.
Do we need to edit anything out here for you so you don't get in trouble? We good?
Yeah.
We all good? All right, we all good.
So
All right, we all good.
interrupted you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I don't know how, sweetie. How did how did that story come up? It was something about
Was it about food?
No. So there was a time we were driving in the car. No, you were driving the Civic. Byron was in the front seat. I was sitting behind you in the back seat. And I don't know who was with us.
And I was driving?
You were driving. And he had a water gun. And he put Coke in the water gun.
Of course.
Do you remember that?
Of course. That sounds like
Was it John Garland?
Yes.
Oh my God, man.
So Warren pulled up to this guy. And I don't know who said it. Someone said,
Disclaimer. Hold on.
Disclaimer.
This was 20
This
odd
big
years
beef.
ago. I gotta repeat myself. This didn't happen last week.
No,
It didn't
not
happen
anytime
last month.
soon.
yeah, we
happened
were
when we were
19, 20.
19.
Yeah.
I would even push it back to
21.
18.
No, I think we
Oh,
were
18, 18. But continue, my bad. Go ahead.
So I don't know who said it, but actually, I don't even want to put names. I don't want to say names. Was somebody? I think I already said the name, right?
Yeah,
Somebody
that's okay.
decided to put Coke in the water gun, and it wasn't one of those water guns.
Big
It was
super
those ones that
soaker.
you pull back
Oh,
and then you, right?
oh.
So
I think I heard this.
yeah, so Warren pulled up beside this guy in a car, and I think he had a Civic too. And Warren pulled up beside him, and he stopped. It was on Kipling and Albion.
Shout out.
No, I
He
think it was John Garland and Rexdale Boulevard.
It was Kipling.
It
and
started
Albion.
at Kipling and Albion.
Yes, it
But
started
but
there.
it finished at
So yeah. Let me tell you.
That's
so-
old
so it
memories working
started-
right there, folks.
So it started at Kipling and Albion. Man was in the left turn lane to make a left turn to go on to Albion.
Mhm.
And we were going straight. Warren stopped, and you stopped the car, but you stopped, and it felt like it was so long, right? And he stopped. With like there was lots of space in front of us. There's no need for you to stop so long. And the guy was waiting to make his left turn, and the light was green.
Mhm.
And then the person that was sitting in the front seat had the water gun, filled it with Coke, and he pointed it out of the window into the guy's car, and he unloaded the water gun with Coke all inside the guy's car.
Warren Brown peeled off.
He took off. He took off.
Fast and the Furious now.
Bro, and I'm in the
Complex.
back seat, and Warren took off, and I looked back like this, and the guy started coming after us,
Oh.
and I was like,
Couldn't catch us.
so this is probably one of the reasons why I decided to become a Christian. Because my prayer life,
So you led him the right way. You led him into the right
Wait a
way.
second, but he missed a good part there.
what did I mean?
I didn't know how to drive standard.
Right,
You're
right.
the
So
one,
you
that,
were just
you're the one that
yeah.
taught me how to drive standard. So
You
all,
were still
all,
learning,
all
yeah.
those illegal turns and maneuvers, I learned it from this man.
So this man,
Try to throw it back on him.
he was still new.
Well, it's entirely my fault.
He was still new at driving standard, but the way that you were driving, man, it felt like the Italian job, bro. This man went straight down Kipling, wheeled, downshifted. You downshiftted into second gear, wheeled, on our right turn onto John Garland, killed it down John Garland, past Jamestown, past the co-op where you used to live, past St. Dorothy, past Martin Grove.
It's the Christian in him.
Killed it because the guy was still chasing us, and I'm looking back. I'm just like, yo, this is a movie scene. This is a movie scene. Like, where are the cameras, eh, Jason? They're like, where are the cameras, right? And this guy killed it past Martin Grove into the side streets in John Garland there, and this guy was wheeling it. Like the car was like on. It was a little Honda Civic, a hatchback on two wheels going around corners.
True story though. After that's done, the car probably lasted like a year and a half. then it was done. It's like, Warren, I can't take you anymore. I'm finished.
But what was funny though is I think we came to a dead end, and the guy just looked at us, and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
I was just like, I thought we were gonna get out of the car.
Can you imagine if they had what do they have like now? Like the cameras on every single corner.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be done.
my insurance would be out the window right now.
But it's funny. That's what
Memories.
I was telling them that story because something about Coke or something came up while we were reading. And I was telling
I promise you, Sarah, I am a grade A driver right now. My insurance is really low. I am very safe to drive.
I hope your employer doesn't find this.
Mississauga Transit.
Wow.
Full disclaimer: this happened 20 odd years ago. I am an A driver.
Wasn't even living in the city.
Wasn't even living in the city.
The person that I was talking about had the likeness that looked like
him.
Warren.
Yeah,
But he was dark.
My mind is this was 20-something years
You're
ago.
gonna mix up with my doppelganger. Okay.
Maybe, yeah. But anyways, yeah.
All right, moving on to the next topic before I get in trouble.
So, big talk. I was trying to promote the thank you awards that we're going to come out with.
Okay.
All right. I don't know how much is heard because I don't know what you were saying inside there. So, but what we were trying to do is, okay, so we'll edit. All right. So, one of the segments we're going to come out with for future is the thank you awards. Now, we know this is not like a Grammy or an Oscar or anything like that, but hopefully maybe one day it will be of the podcast industry or whatever it is. Well, all it's going to be is just thanking people in the community, whether they are celebrities, whether they're not celebrities. If we know them and we know they're making an effort to help the community, or they do things just positive stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We would like to give an award to them and thank them for doing what they do, because not everyone gets thanked, and everyone, not everything that gets done is blown up, but it does get heard.
That's right.
And I think they should be thanked for what they do.
That's right.
So just look out for that. It will be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
We are working on getting we said we're going to do plaques. We do plaques?
We're gonna do plaques.
We're going to do plaques and figure out how we'll do it. Sure. I'll take it. All right. So, yeah.
Yeah, so if you know somebody, if you know a business, or if you know a group that's doing something positive for their community, shoot us a message. We'd love to present them with a plaque or
Let us know why, too. So
just recognizing them, you know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be in the field of education. It could be in the field of healthcare. It could be in the field of their church, anything. We'd like to get to know them, get their name, how long they've been doing that for, and just show them our appreciation and our thanks.
Yeah, and they can either come on. Well, we'd like for them to come on so we can present it to them, or if it's a business or something, we can go there
For sure.
and record a little segment for them. You know?
For sure.
All right. So, I want to get into a little fun here.
Yep.
We'll do the random question, the second one here. All right. Boys, we joining into this one? We're doing a random question here. You guys want to answer up on our random question here? It's a little fun question here. All right. It's nothing, don't worry, it's nothing crazy. All right, so you have to spend one night in a room with one of the following to win.
This is going to be interesting.
You put $10,000, but you know, in this day and age, we got to bump it up a little bit. 10,000 ain't much. So
20,000.
We'll do $1 million.
$1 million? Okay. All right, $1 million's cool.
We gotta make it worthwhile for them to stay in the room. All right. Okay. So these are the three choices that we came up with.
Yeah.
All right. So you got to spend one night in this room with the person. Can't leave. If you leave or ask for get out, contest is done. You can't win the money. Right. So you got to spend one night with either a racist, and I mean a hardcore racist,
Like a KKK style type of
straight don't like you.
Yep.
Your super annoying coworker. Super annoying coworker. Okay? Or a convicted felon. They have served their time, but they're not fully rehabilitated yet. Which would you choose if you had to spend the night to win $1 million? Racist?
This one the night with the racist?
Yeah.
Okay.
And take all the slander that they give at you?
I'll go to racist.
Racist? Yeah. Thank you. Off-screen Karen. Thank you.
Off-screen Karen.
No? I Karen.
Okay, so
Okay, you know what?
you said that you
You
would.
know what? That is kind of easy. You know what? There was one I wanted to put, but I didn't know the gist of it. But you know what? To make it really interesting,
Yeah.
I'll cut the racist.
No, keep the race.
No. I know because all right, it's an easy one.
I want to know his reason.
No, I know. That's your answer. We'll give you the racist. Okay. So now I make it a little, right? Because thinking about it, yeah, I would probably choose the racist too. You just have to hear him spewing about, oh, you're this, you're that. Okay, cool.
No, but it's also gives you a chance to actually really educate most people.
But they're not going to be educated. They're not. No, they are.
If I'm stuck in a room with somebody,
They're done. You can try, but I'm telling you, that is it. They don't care. They were from the time when that is all you were. You can try. I'm just saying, you can do that. Okay. All right. So
possible.
making a little more
hypothetical, right?
All right.
Yeah.
It's hypothetical. All right. So hypothetical. I'll take out the racist now. Keep the same ones, but I'm going to put a pedophile in there.
Pedophile.
They're not doing anything, but you have to hear about them. They talk. That's all.
I'll choose the pedophile.
You'll still choose the pedophile?
Well, because I'm an adult, so I know he's not trying to hit on me.
Okay, but you have to hear them talk about stuff, doing stuff to a child, and all of that stuff.
This is the thing, though.
I'm just saying.
You can restrain yourself from
No, but
putting your hands
the
on
thing,
it.
though. The reason why I said I'll pick that person because part of my curiosity is I want to know why people do what they do, why they think the way they think.
Okay.
The annoying coworker I already know. I don't care to know any more about that person, right? And who's the other person?
I said a convicted felon,
A convicted felon.
not rehabilitated.
So
They may try and do something to you.
No, but
I'm just saying.
I really don't care. But like, someone who's a pedophile, like because I have a strong feeling towards that as a parent, I want to know what goes through that person's head, like why they do.
You don't think you get triggered by something they say?
No,
Because you said, remember, this is to win the money.
Is there
So
any?
you're not trying to get triggered.
No, I don't get triggered. It doesn't
But-
bother me.
But is there any explanation that they can possibly give you to make you not
A
still
lot
have?
of no, because sometimes it can you always want to find the root cause of it. Because if you know the root cause, you know how to solve it. Like the problem is that a lot of times when people do stuff, we're not looking for answers. We're just trying to look for ways to like
Get mad or
get mad
get
or get back. Like,
revenge.
This whole
Two verses to say. Oh,
Since Scott is not taking a hiatus, what about you?
do you have an answer?
If I have an answer,
Well, either one.
you want to go first or I'm gonna go?
I mean, I know you said the racist, but okay. Outside of that, now if it was supposed to be a
One rule.
or do you
one
want to
night,
switch that person out and give you a
20
different
Gs.
one?
what are you looking for?
Okay, so one was a convicted felon. They served their time, but they're not fully rehabilitated.
What they do?
Murder. They murdered their family. They're a serial killer.
Next person.
All right. I said the super annoying coworker. Right, like whatever annoys you, they do all of that. And we had said a racist, but you had picked the racist, right? Out of those three, but I'm gonna take out the racist. And we had said a pedophile.
Okay, we'll be the coworker then.
You'd be the coworker? Okay. And
Is that the
do you
easiest?
have a reason?
Because the easiest choice, or
What's your reason for picking the coworker?
Well, of course, it's the easiest choice because if I'm trying to win $1 million, I'm not going to pick the hardest way to win it.
that's a good one. So he chose the easy road.
No, that's fine. I mean, for me, that's actually when I think about it. I think I missed that option before. Because I really picked them before even the race.
Okay.
No, see, for me, it's just I'm a curious person.
Yeah.
I don't mind challenge, and I like to know why.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
I get
Okay, that's a good point.
I get
I
that.
think I would pick the convicted felon who served their time.
You too?
Because you guys have something in common.
Oh, I mean,
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, I heard about the driving situation. I don't know what's going
But
on.
yeah.
you would have to think they went to jail. I would love to know what their experience was in jail.
What if he was a serial killer?
Did you want to?
I remember he's not fully rehabilitated, but he served his time that he needs to serve.
I mean, well, there should be some type.
Mind you, there's no weapons or anything in there.
You're doing the same thing I'm
with
doing. You want to know why, right? What's the thought process behind it? And
Well,
them there
no,
and all that stuff.
but here's the difference with my choice. Yours didn't go to jail. He just said that yours is a pedo. Mine actually served time, would use that time to hold on. Would use that time to listen to think about. You know what? I did this wrong. I could have done this better. I've learned from my transgression. I can now go on. I can teach people not to do what I did.
Yeah.
They've used that time in jail to better their life. I would spend a day with them trying to learn. Okay, you know what? What have you learned in jail? How are you going to go about changing your life? How are you going to go about bettering others? What you chose, I don't see someone converting to be.
No, but see, what I chose, if they haven't gone yet, at least
Right.
by picking this person, my goal now is to prevent that, to stop that.
But how? But you're not professionally able to prevent someone that's.
No, but again, we're talking hypotheticals right now.
Yeah.
So-
We're saying that the whole idea.
Saying he's gonna
But-
try
but-
regardless.
but
It doesn't matter.
I understand, but your point, what
I'm-
you said was you're going in there to learn from them, right?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what their thought process, because I want to know what made them go this route. Because at some point, once you can figure out that,
Mm-hmm.
I
hopefully-
see what you're saying.
we can find a way to help
For
that, so
others.
that it
That's
can
what he's
actually
looking at,
prevent
bigger
it. Because
picture.
remember,
Help others.
no,
He's
to
looking for the
stop
big-
the person from going. Because sometimes it's as simple as it could be as simple as, hey, they probably need like some way to reach out. It could have been like a broken home.
Mhm.
Like sometimes when certain people do certain things, in the moment they're not thinking, but then after a while, like when they go to jail, they get a chance to process it.
Mhm.
But at that point, it's too late.
They've already done.
Now they've done. See, now when most people talk from jail, they're always saying they wish somebody would have stopped them. That's the wish right here. That's why I want.
I
to
get
go
I
there.
get what he's
I
saying.
don't know. I think I'll be different if I'm in. Just like you said, I have kids, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm in a room with a pedophile, me personally,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't be able to restrain some type of.
But then that also speaks to, like, you have to look at it as that if you have confidence in yourself and you know who you are,
Mhm.
at some point you gotta know how to hold back. Like people that just react off words,
Mhm.
to me, is someone who's weak-minded. Like
I get what you're
like
saying.
what Chris
Control.
said. Like
Yeah.
when Chris said
He's
that,
controlling you.
like
in a sense.
when Chris said that, if somebody says that his podcast is garbage, he goes, "Why would I answer back?" Because
Mhm.
that's control, right? A troll will try to get to your emotional side.
Once you respond, they got you.
Emotions change all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So yeah, so that means, so for me, I know that I can control myself. Like I can stand there. You can say whatever you want to me.
Mhm.
If I know it's not true, I'm not phased.
I
by
know it's not true, but at the back of your mind, you would still be thinking about.
it. It doesn't
You
phase me.
you can't tell. Okay, I understand that,
Yeah.
but you can't tell me that for a short second you wouldn't think about your kids and something like that wouldn't eat at you.
No, I
Like you can't completely
the
ignore
only
that
way.
fact.
See, this is the thing. So for me, the way it works is that it has to actually physically affect me, in a way. Like it has to actually be one of my kids. Then you'll get a reaction out of me.
Okay,
Like that's the
Okay.
way. That's the
I
way
get
my
what
mind
he's
thinks.
I see what you're
Like-
saying.
I have empathy to understand certain things.
Mhm.
But now when it crosses over and it becomes like personal, then you're gonna see a reaction out of me.
Okay.
If you
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying.
I get it. I get it.
Because
Makes
sometimes
sense.
a lot of people talk about even like how we grew up. Like, oh man, you guys grew up in this area with a lot of shooting, all these things. Like, are you traumatized? I'm like, no, because I wasn't part of it. I blanked that out.
Mhm.
But there's people who are coming out and using that as a reason to act out, saying that, oh yeah, we were traumatized as kids because of this. So we grew up here, we grew up that. Like that word, people use these words to kind of justify their own behaviors.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying, and I respect your answer. But for me, it would be very difficult for me to be in a room with someone of that character.
Yeah.
And you're way more mature than I am. I'll give you that.
No, it's not maturity.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's just different. The way we think is different, and it's
Yeah.
fine because we're not gonna be all the same, right?
What about you? What's your answer? One night, one room.
It's not for me to answer. That's for the guests to answer.
You're running from it.
To win the money?
Think it too hard, man.
It's an easy
Probably
question.
I probably would take the coworker.
The coworker?
Yeah, I'd find some way to be able to deal with their nonsense through the whole night. I mean, a convicted felon who hasn't rehabilitated, I don't know, they might snap and do something to me if I do it. I gotta be on guard the whole time.
No, as for Warren though, they're coming back to give him good reasons.
I know,
He's gonna
but that's
reason
the
with
thing.
them.
But yeah, but that's the thing. I might ask the wrong question, and they might snap on me. They're not rehabilitated yet. You know what I mean? If they're a killer, that could be me.
Give them a
Right?
hug.
The pedophile or a racist. I mean, I guess I would be able to have the control. I guess they would have to do something to me or someone I know, maybe like as you said, because I'll just have to take in what they're saying. I guess the racist would almost be like the annoying cohort, because all they're gonna do is spew stuff, right?
All right, wrap it up.
No,
Okay, what do we got next? What's the round?
what do we want? Well, this one, we gotta play the game, the full out version. So
Do it.
we'll just do a little, we'll do a would you rather session. You know what I mean?
Okay. Would you rather?
Yeah, I know they're all easy. All right, easy. So hold on. All right, since this is a man likes easy. All right, I got one for you.
Taking your cake.
Would you rather travel to the past and see loved ones who've passed away, or travel to the future to meet your children or grandchildren to be?
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm totally going to the future.
What's the future? Okay.
To see your children?
Yeah, man. I want to see my offspring. I don't want to see where I came from. I want to know where I'm going. I always
Good answer.
Hey, I can't argue that.
My thing is, what's happened in the past is already dead and gone. I don't need to know. I'm here for a reason.
Mhm.
So all I care about is I'm moving forward.
Okay.
That's my
Funny,
reason.
I asked my wife that exact same question
yeah?
yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Would you rather go 20 years ahead or 20 years
Chris
back?
back.
That's where we got the question. We had a camera, we had an audio inside your room, and we heard about it. Sorry for eavesdropping.
What
bad.
was her answer?
Sit back.
Oh, she wants to go back. Okay.
Yeah, so she can invest in Google and
Oh, okay. Look at it that way. Like just
Okay.
say, okay.
I see you're looking if you can affect it. This is just you just want to see it.
or just
You can't affect anything that happens. So like if you go to the future, you can't be like, oh, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna go back now. When I go back, I can change
your
it.
present.
No.
right. To my so it's you can go back and
It's just you're just seeing what happened.
or
Like
go
you
forward
see
and
you'll see your great grandparents or something like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
You can't
My
affect
answer-
anything.
my answer. I mean, from my heart, this would be my answer, and I wish I could do this. I would actually go back because I have. There's been so much memories that were just like so powerful
Yeah.
that I remember that I would just want to go back and relive those things once again, right?
I get that.
Versus going forward, I'd rather
That might
be
hurt.
surprised when I get there.
Well, it could be where you're not there, right? It's a future, maybe because grandchildren, maybe you're not around.
Great grandkids.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that
If you couldn't, if it was
the time frame is not.
if it was a time frame where you couldn't, you're not around. You're seeing your future
Yeah, I
in
would
his head.
still go back. I
You
would
still go back?
Because
Okay.
it sounds like the question is both options you're not around. So
Yeah, it's
all
kind
the way
of.
back to see like your ancestors, almost like your parents' parents.
Okay, I'm not.
This is okay.
Yeah,
If you're going back, it's before everything before your date of birth, and anything in the future is after your death.
okay.
You don't know when it is, obviously, but
I think that's what you try to phrase it.
kind of. We'll put it that way, yeah, because obviously you can go any way with that, right? Like,
Yeah, I'd still be back.
still be back. Okay, cool.
So you're
I get
going
that.
to be going back?
Yeah, and he said future. He said he'd go future.
Looking back, if you look back at like the history, some of the things that we read about or just heard about from our parents,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
There's
it
no
might have
wrong
been kinda
answer.
cool to actually experience.
See,
or
yeah.
see it,
See what?
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. There's no wrong answer.
Perspective. That's a good
That
one.
makes sense. I would like to see something where I can't, yeah, either one.
No,
I don't know.
I'll be honest. There's no wrong answer in that.
There
It
is
just
none.
depends
There
on
is
the
none.
person
Yeah.
and what you want to get out of it. Like,
Yep.
like I think.
Hold on.
Because honestly, you'd love to do both.
Can you go to the future then come back?
No, you
Huh?
can't.
Can you go to the future then come back?
What do you
said
mean?
Which one would you rather?
Come back.
Okay,
So
so
obviously you see it, and then when you come back, you're coming back to your time.
And you forget it.
Yeah.
oh, and you forget it.
As soon as this-
What I was going to say was
No.
what I was going to say
You
was
remember.
if I
Because it could change your answer.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the future,
No, if you
and now you know
remember,
what happened, but
that's
you-
right.
I mean, you don't.
That's what I was
You're
gonna say.
already not around for that.
No, but that's the way. But if I remember the future and I come back in my present,
You can't change nothing.
You can change it.
You can't. This is what we're saying.
But you
No.
said I remembered it.
I said you remember, but you can't
The only
change
thing I
anything.
can't change is my past.
I mean, if you give you the ability, if you have the ability to change your future, I gotta give you the. I get what you know.
For Akil to make a new rules to stop us from doing
Of course, I have to, because it's got to make it more. You got to make it fun. You know what I mean? I can't. That's too easy. We can't.
the question. Change the parameters.
We got to. We can't
Let
make
me
it.
take out this person.
We're not making it easy. We're not making it easy.
I get it.
I can't make it too easy. I get the answer. we're giving you the answers, but now I gotta throw another thing in there. You know what I mean?
We can't win, man. No,
We can't win. We
We're
can't
we're
win.
just a guess.
But like we said, there's no wrong answer, so that is a right answer. That is a right answer.
We're both wrong.
But no, I'm saying I was trying to make it even, right? If you can change the future, then obviously somehow I gotta make it where you can. You know what? If you go